Hi, I'm Anne-Marie, we're here in Ibiza and today we're making my yummy roast butternut squash and pomegranate salad, which is absolutely fantastic for autumn and winter recipes, warming and nutritious. So I'm using a sharp knife here, but I would suggest at home, if you're less experienced with using a knife, definitely just use a peeler, much easier. Now we've cut half our butternut squash into 1 centimetre cubes. They're going straight into the tray, which I've already poured in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Firstly, because it's a lot healthier than olive oil, and secondly, because it cooks at a higher temperature, it means you're getting really crispy butternut squash. From there, we're going to add our other ingredients, our other seasonings and our other flavours. So first of all, we have very Spanish pimentos, but you can use paprika at home. We're going to take 1 tablespoon and we're going to spread all over. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, which is a very autumny flavour. Finally, we have a little bit of dried thyme, so we'll just put a little sprinkling on there. About half a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. Himalayan pink salt is better for you because it has more minerals, so it's more mineral rich than average salt. We're going to give it a little shake. This needs to go into an oven of about 225 degrees centigrade, gas mark 4, for about 25 minutes. Now we're going to make the dressing, so basic 4 ingredient dressing. First, your olive oil. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the dressing. Then we're going to put about 50 millilitres of apple cider vinegar in. We're going to add a tablespoon of Dijon. So this is quite hot, but when you mix it in with the dressing and the leaves, the butternut squash, it takes away the heat a little. And finally, honey. So this is the sweetness. So we've got the acidic, the oil, the heat, and now we've got some sweetness. So we're going to add in about a teaspoon. We're going to quickly whisk this up with a fork. We're going to mix this around the leaves. This will help wilt the leaves a little and it will infuse the flavour, so it makes it taste very nice before we even add the butternut squash. So here we're using spinach, but you could also use kale, which is just as nice. Any dark, leafy, rich green will work just as well. So now our butternut squash is cooked. As you can see, it's really nicely well browned and coloured. This is what we're looking for. And the coconut oil has given it a really nice crisp. We've got a really good contrast of colours already with the yummy spinach and the butternut squash. And we're going to add a pomegranate, which is one of my favourite ingredients. It's grown here in Ibiza and it adds a real crispy texture to it. It's just beautiful. Squeeze the pomegranate so you feel that the pips are coming out of their little shell. Take a plate, turn it upside down, and use the back of the knife to bang the pomegranate. And what you'll feel is the pips, the seeds coming out between your fingers. Sprinkle those around. We've got all 3 colours going on there. We've got the spicy butternut squash, the iron-rich spinach, and we've got the yummy pomegranate, which is going to give you a bite, a quite sweet taste. Now we're going to use the spring onion. So the spring onion gives a little extra taste to it. The onion always brings a different layer to a salad. So small handful maybe, and we're going to sprinkle those straight over the top. Finally, a few nuts. I prefer walnuts because their texture and they break really nicely in your hand. You can have some really nice different sized chunks. So now we have everything. We have the iron-rich leaves, we have the spicy butternut squash, we have the yummy sweet pomegranate, and we've got the really crispy and really crunchy nuts. It's really nicely balanced. The nuts and the pomegranate go really well together, both equally crunchy, but one's sweet and one savoury. It's just delicious. Hope you like the recipe, guys, and do subscribe for more from me and the team.